Do you want me to bring up the Jerky Boys?
Go for the Jerky Boys.
Okay, all right.
How funny were the Jerky Boys tapes?
They're very good. You want to give them their flowers, or are you going to give them a kiss of death, or what?
I don't know what I'm going to give them, but holy fucking shit. When I think I was at summer camp. And somebody had the tape and they played it and we would just be in the bunks like before night or whatever. And just losing our minds listening to these prank calls.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, have you guys, speaking of prank calls, because that is a lost art.
Nobody else.
That's a lost art. No, Jerky Boys rules. Super funny.
Dude, listen to it. It is fucking unbelievable. If you're 11 or 10, it's twice as good.
I want to put you on another one. Longmont Potion Castle. Have you ever listened to his prank calls? They are
I'm gonna go take a piss.
My boy Skinner put me on him. It's so funny, dude. Just like hilarious. He just
say those words again.
Longmont Potion Castle. It's like kind of an underground.
And it rolls off the tongue.
Long or lawn?
Long, like Big Dick Daddy Long.
Longmont.
Yeah. Longmont. Potion Castle.
Longmont. Like that's probably a street name or a place or something. Potion Castle.
The dude's super like mysterious. Nobody knows who he is. He's been doing it forever. It's so funny, dude.
And it's prank phone calls.
Prank phone calls. Hilarious.
From the UK, mate?
Well, walk us. Well, you're not explaining it that well. Just saying it's so funny. Like, what is it?
Just you got to go in.
Why is it so funny, Blake?
He just fucks with people so hard. It's a lost art.
Dude,
I don't know if you guys like
it is.
Like prank calling was so fun. Kyle, you were really good at it.
Yeah, I mean, I would jump in, of course, bro. I'm game for just about fucking anything, dog. You know what?
Well, we're specifically talking about prank phone calling.
But I'm trying to remember, like, what were my good ones? I remember calling in on the radio, like Oakland A's radio, and I would be like,
"What about bungee jumping?"
The best one that Kyle did.
No, I mean, I don't. There's a hole in my memory. What are you talking about?
The best one that Kyle ever did that I remember very well is you called a Chinese food restaurant and you said that
Kyle was Blake's hero.
You found a contact in your soup. Or no, you said you found a cunt hair in your soup and they thought you were saying contact. And it was just who's on first of you and this poor person working at the Chinese restaurant going, contact in your soup? And you're like, no, cunt hair in my soup. And, they're like, nobody wears contacts. And it just really got nowhere. And I think you're like, I gotta go, dude. But I remember we were just young kids, like at John Paul's house, and I'm just crying, laughing because we have him on speakerphone. I'm just crying. I'm like, Kyle's my hero.
It was after that I said I will follow this man anywhere.
Oh, bro!
I love a good prank call, though.
They're very good.
Well, is it now they're not like as popular because there's no like phone book. You can't just call.
Everybody has caller ID.
Everyone has caller ID.
But you can call establishments. You can get on Yelp and be like, I'm going to call that donut place.
Sure, but also it's kind of hard to get a hold of people. I tried to call my car dealership because I accidentally scraped the side of my car on my garage door. And so I'm like, I need to get this buffed out, you know? And I called. I couldn't get a hold of anyone. It said to go online and text someone. Via the website.
Well,
I'm like,
so you should prank text.
You're talking
these
about,
people.
we're in the middle of a pandemic. I mean, I'm sure like things are, people aren't at work. So the thing is different right now.
I do remember, Blake, a little bit like when we would go down the phone line or the phone book and call actual people. That was not as satisfying as calling establishments.
I got in a lot of trouble from that.
Because no, what happened?
Bare bottom spanking?
I should have got one. We were like hammered in like the driveway, just drinking little Coronitas or whatever those little Coronas are.
Or the Michelob grenades or whatever.
Yeah, and we were Mickey grenades, and we were like just doing random ass phone numbers. And I got this lady to pick up, and it was late. It was like 1 o'clock or whatever. And she picks up, and I was just kind of like, Mom, I'm in jail.
The worst thing you can do.
I'm like, Mom, I'm in jail. And then like, she's just kind of like, what?
A young child in jail is the best.
She's just like, Jason, is that you? And I'm like, I have to go. And then I hung up. And of course she calls.
I like that you do a little girl's voice.
Yeah.
And then the mom is like, Jason, is that you?
He was young. He was young. Blake was late to puberty, bro.
Well, whatever it was, I must have nailed it because she kept calling back. I feel so bad until the next morning. I kind of had forgotten about it, and I was like just about to get in the shower, and the phone rings, and I pick it up, and it's her, and she's like, "Who is this?" And I'm like, oh shit, I couldn't think fast enough, and I was like, Blaine, and she's like, Blaine what? And I'm like, Andy so?
Yep. Oh, this is where Blaine Andy so comes from?
Yeah. So
Wow.
she said, Blaine Andy so, I want you to know that I've alerted the authorities. They have your phone number. And I was like, oh God, I can't believe the fucking name I came up with was Blaine Andy so. But I was so scared.
And then they go, well, a Blake Anderson lives there. Do we think that has any correlation?
They've just watched Hackers, and they're like, they can change these things now. You could be calling from anywhere.
Dude, I was so terrified. I felt so bad. Like looking back, that was really a mean thing to do. Because the son must not have been home.
Right. It must.
Have you guys ever
in
had?
jail. You might have hit it right on the head, bro.
Yeah, she's like, you're on meth, aren't you?
I wasn't like a huge prank caller.
That surprises me, if I may.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what it was. I would do voices and call on the radio and stuff like that, but it wasn't like prank calls. It was like it's like a performance or whatever. But I remember specifically one time, me and my buddy Zach, we were in high school, and my sister was in middle school. And our middle school, you guys have been in my house. It's like right in my backyard. The middle school's right there. Like you could throw a snowball and hit
that's
it.
right. Yep.
And so we had some like rockets, and we like shot them off, and they're like at recess. And we shot them off, and they exploded over the kid's head. And we thought it was hilarious. We were stoned. And then we bailed and went back to school. And my sister calls me. We go back in the house, and I just hear the phone's ringing and ringing and ringing. And then she's leaving a message on the voice recorder. And she goes, Adam, oh my God, Adam, I can't believe, that was you, right? Oh, you got to get out of there. The police are going to come and hit some kid in the chest, in the face, and their face, dude. And their chest is all burnt. Oh my God.
Why are you admitting this?
And I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh, Zach, I think we mutilated a child. And
wait, here it comes.
And then we bail and
just run for the border.
I spend the rest of the day at school thinking that I mutilated a child. And then I come home, and my dad was like, Adam, can I talk to you?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, what's that? And then he's like, I was handcuffed in our backyard this afternoon. And I go, wait, what? He came home and then like went to go pick up dog shit in the backyard, and two cops like flopped out of a bush and handcuffed him.
Wait, this wasn't a Brittany and Dennis
No.
phone call to you?
Oh, that's what I thought. I thought this was a fucking twist.
Where's this going?
And he goes, I was handcuffed. And I'm like, shit, I'm so sorry. I can't believe it happened. We didn't think anyone was going to get hit. And then Brittany and Dad go, we got you, motherfucker.
Okay.
Oh, they got the cops in on it too?
No, the weird thing is...
He just made it up. There are no cops.
There was cops.
Wait, what?
Cops came. Yeah. They didn't handcuff him and arrest him. But cops came because we did shoot rockets off at their... So they called the police. Right. And we're like, some kids are shooting rockets at these children. Which in hindsight... bad call. Bad call.
Yeah, not a good look.